Stanford is so well known in the Chinese community as an advocate, as a mentor, and as an instructor. When I was in the legislature, I knew of him and the great work he was doing there.
I met him at one of the chamber events, the Military Affairs Committee, and I didn't know anyone, and so Stan introduced himself to me, and then I quickly realized that if I know no one else, this is the fellow I better get to know pretty well. And it's true, he's helped me when I wanted to go to visit the University of Hawaii, because I'm very interested in the product of the University of Hawaii, which is our students who graduate with technical degrees, and you know, I'm interested in manning the shipyards correctly and all of that, and they provide that. So I wanted to have that outreach, have that relationship with them, and Stan's been very helpful in that. So I'm grateful to him for that.
He has always been someone that was easy to speak with and eagerly sought out, because everyone knew that if he had the information, not only could he share it with you, but he would share it with you in such a way as you would understand what the situation was.
I think his legacy is one of concerned activism with meaningful results. And so he's able to match his quest for improving the lives of his fellow citizens with the ability to actually carry through on that. And I think that's remarkable. And he does it in a way that's not overbearing. It's very collaborative. And at the end of the day, I think most people will think that the good ideas are their ideas, when in fact it Stan's fingerprints are all over them as well.
He attributes his success in life, both personally and professionally, to the grounding he got at the University of Hawaii. That's why I appointed him to the Board of Regents, because I knew that if there was anybody who understood the legacy of learning associated with the University of Hawaii, who loved the University of Hawaii as I do, same kind of commitment, that same kind of passion for the UH is what motivates Stanford Yuen. That's why I know he'll be a great regent. He bleeds green.
I think that we all owe a debt of gratitude to the work that Stan Yuen has done over the course of his career and his life. And it's no self-aggrandizement on his part. This is because he's a caring individual who knows how to get things done, and he uses the talents he's been given and that he's developed to better the community. And that's the community writ large, the Ohana writ large.
If there's anybody that someone could refer to as being the epitome of the legacy of the multicultural, multi-ethnic, multiracial heritage of Hawaii, as manifest in the Aloha spirit, someone whom you meet and you want to speak with again and again, someone you want to see again, someone that you know you can rely upon, someone whose information and perspective you not only can trust, but that you welcome. It's Stanford Yuen. That's not easy to do. That's the kind of person that Stanford is. You feel when you meet with him, when you speak with him, and of course, obviously, when you get to know him, that here's someone that you can rely upon. And when it comes to the University of Hawaii, then, when it comes to Hawaii's interests, I can't imagine anyone wouldn't think that if Stanford Yuen's involved in the situation, if Stanford Yuen's involved in the challenge, not only is it in good hands, but we can look to him for guidance, and we can look to him to bring it to a successful conclusion.
Aloha. Thank you for being here tonight and for your support of the University of Hawaii Alumni Association. My being honored is just a way of realizing and recognizing the unselfish work of many who have helped me along the way. For this reason, I'd like to mention a few names, those that have stood out over the years. I'd like to thank the University Alumni Association for putting this event together. Also, the American Society of Mechanical Engineers, and my good friend Edmund Chang for nominating me. Thanks also to the University of Hawaii College of Engineering for giving me a second chance. As some of you know, I was academically dismissed during my second year, but allowed to return and graduate, although it took me 6 years. Thanks to Professor Jimmy Cho, who gave me a passing grade, although I failed my very last final exam that would have prevented me from graduating and thereby forfeiting my job at Boeing. Thanks to my good friend Dale Dvorak, who was a role model to me at Lockheed. Also thanks to Tad Fairbanks, my mentor, who hired me at Dean Witter, and Bobby Ching, my mentor, who hired me at Hickam Base Engineering. Warren Alou, my good friend and role model, also hiring me at the Navy Engineering Command. While at the Navy, special thanks to my bosses, Admiral John Towns, Admiral Bob Conway, Admiral Mike Vitelli, and Admiral Dixon Smith, all believing in me and allowing me to go about doing my work and enjoy serving the Navy. Also special thanks to Admiral Harry Harris, whom you have heard earlier. Also a big mahalo to the congressional delegation, the late Senator Dan Inouye, whom I worked closely with on the military construction projects and the Fort Island Bridge and development, totaling over $1 billion. General Alexis Lum, Senator Inouye's military liaison, who was also my mentor. The Senator's Chief of Staff, Jennifer Godo-Sabas, who had a significant impact on my family, hiring one of our twins as a U.S. Senate page in Washington, D.C. This broadened my children's horizon, where the twins had attended East Coast universities and living there today. Thank you, Jennifer, for all what you've done. Thanks also to my friend, Congressman and Governor Neil Abercrombie, for his support of the Navy and the Fort Island and military construction projects. And thank you, Neil, for your remarks heard earlier. It was my pleasure working with you. And thanks to Chulon Subert Quark for showing me what community service really is in her strong commitment and dedication, and made sacrifices to improve the conditions in Chinatown. Among my family, I would like to thank my parents, Mr. and Mrs. Saiwan Yuen, who were immigrants from China. As poor as we were, they always emphasized a hard work ethic, moral values, and education needed to get through life. My brother Leroy, who encouraged me to enroll in engineering since I wasn't sure of my future. My 3 daughters, Lisa and twins Charisse and Celeste, who have been role models as daughters, not getting into any big trouble and thereby allowing mom and dad to focus elsewhere and to do our things. Also thanks to my 3 son-in-laws, Mark, Tim, and Jackson, for being good husbands and fathers. Again, thank you, girls, for providing mom and dad with 9 beautiful and responsible grandchildren. Finally, the person most responsible for this award is my wife of 48 years, since 1967, Lynette. It takes someone special to put up with my bad habits, my idiosyncrasies, and my faults and imperfection. Lynette has stood by me during my struggles in college, during our many years of hardship, through our deepest valley, and all along the way she remained positive, trusted me, encouraged me to persevere while she was preoccupied with her teaching job and taking care of the children. This award, honey, must be shared with you. What a woman, what a wife, and what a mother. Thank you, Lynette, for being patient and understanding of me. I love you. I am grateful. I am blessed. I thank my family. I thank all of you. I thank my friends, and I thank you, God. Mahalo.